From the newsroom at news.com.au.
G'day, I'm Andrew Bucklow, and this is the latest from the newsroom. It's Tuesday, the 2nd of November. The diplomatic row between Scott Morrison and Emmanuel Macron has intensified. Mr Morrison has now fired back at Mr Macron after the French president accused the Prime Minister of lying over his decision to rip up a $90 billion submarine contract. Here's what the Aussie PM had to say on the ABC.
I must say that I think the statements that were made questioning Australia's integrity and the slurs that have been placed on Australia, not me, I've got broad shoulders, I can deal with that. But those slurs, I'm not going to cop sledging of Australia. I'm not going to cop that on behalf of other Australians.
In other news, the COP26 climate summit has kicked off in Glasgow. Sir David Attenborough spoke at the opening ceremony and urged world leaders to work together to reverse the effects of climate change.
In my lifetime, I've witnessed a terrible decline. In yours, you could and should witness a wonderful recovery. That desperate hope, ladies and gentlemen, delegates, excellency, is why the world is looking to you and why you are here.
Moving on, the global death toll from COVID-19 has now surpassed 5 million. The United States has lost more than any other country, with almost 745,000 dead. Last week, the World Health Organization warned that for the first time in 2 months, coronavirus was increasing in global cases and deaths. To sport now, the Melbourne Cup is on today. The race kicks off at 3 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. The favourite to win is Intensified, who is actually the shortest price favourite since the legendary Far Lap more than 90 years ago. Patti Newton has revealed what caused Bert Newton's death. She said he died from complications due to a mix of painkillers and anaesthetics from the 8 surgeries he had this year. Patti also confirmed that their son Matthew Newton won't attend Bert's funeral, but said it was because the actor is stuck in the US due to the pandemic and not because of an alleged rift. And in royal news, the Queen has been spotted driving around her Windsor Castle estate. Her solo outing comes just days after she was ordered by doctors to rest after spending a night in hospital. The Queen will spend the next 2 weeks recuperating before resuming royal duties. And finally, Meghan Markle's half-brother Thomas Markle Jr. slammed the former Duchess on Big Brother VIP last night. Thomas, who hasn't seen his half-sister since 2011, said fame and money had gone to Meghan's head.
The thing that gets to me is like the guy that she was married to the first time, Trevor. You've seen those movies Saw, the Saw films?
Yeah.
So this guy owns that production company, that's his.
Right.
This guy just took care of her like, man, she'd adored by him. And she just walked all over him and dumped him, you know? That fast. After being married, sent the ring back in the mail. Is that cold or what?
Well, there you have it. That's the latest from the newsroom. We'll be back with another update soon.
Your update from news.com.au.